Fnatic versus Boom Esports game 1.
23 Savage is gonna just get clicked on right now. But I think laning phase should go really well for Fnatic, and they kind of have to like leverage their lead pretty quickly.
Ooh, heavy damage on the FBZ, and it's enough to get it done. Ice, ice, ice on that off lane dazzle. That's expected.
Yeah.
So this is almost a win. It's like, oh, okay. Really only becomes a loss if he actually gets killed and approached and in a lot of trouble. But if he's surviving, if he's hanging, if he's doing as is expected, See, as I say that though, he does get hog tied up and dragged on back. A fissure will separate him from his friends, and he will go down. Lich, as a witness, he has to go too. He saw the whole thing transpire, and we can't let him go to trial. So let's see if we can get a hold of him. He's got 3 sticky stacks. He's trying his best to get into the witness protection program, but he is gone and out. 4-1.
Picking up those is going to be quite nice for him. I'd imagine that he starts making his rotations up towards top, if I had to guess where he goes next. And that's exactly where he's headed.
Because trouble's already afoot here. Another fissure dropped the block out. Hyde caught on one end. FPC says, I'll defend my man. Drops the arena and takes the fight to DJ. He's taken out. Now, they chase on for FPZ, looking to get revenge for their friend. Boys in touch, heals. Ice, ice, turns and walks away. He knows the job's done. Moon's there to clean it up. Very touch and go here as Ice, Ice, Ice dances with the Void behind the tower, forces him to use the walk and step out. The rest of Fnatic kind of converging to this lane with the exception of the Bat Rider who is down here.
They have to go mid, I would imagine.
They're going to come in now. Just as the Bat Rider gets pulled into trouble, the Fissure's there from the outside, but reinforcements come a little too late if they were hoping to bail out the Bat. Do they still want to fight this? 23 Savage jumps in and then they immediately pull off. Now the arena going to be dropped on the jabs to separate him from the rest of the pack. They swarm him. He gets hit with the Grave. They're trying to bail him out, but you know, they're short on firepower here. DJ maybe trying to creep in, look for an opportunity to go for the slam, but no opportunities there. They do manage to creep down the kill onto the Lich. 23 Savage narrowly gonna get taken apart, has to blink away from the trouble. Ice, 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 stepping back in, trying to help out his comrade here. And they keep dancing in and out and in and out.
Especially when they're one of your top 3 cores. You want to make sure that they're having a good game by placing sentries yourself. It's 23 Savage. He should be okay. The rest of his team is coming in right now.
That'd be such
they need a blink target for
morale defeat if they can't get 23 Savage here when he's already so low. He's able to jump the jabs, but boom! The hammer comes down from Dakota and gets the job done. They turn back and take the follow-up takedown of Ice, Ice, Ice. Could be huge for Boom here if they can take more, but it just ends up being a 2 for 2. Now make it a 3 for 2 with Kez being able to pop the double kill onto jabs. Fnatic will fully withdraw. If anything, just gives a false sense of security to where Boom Esports really stands in this game. They're going to get a real hit of that once they see the message on the screen now that Roche has been finished. Just as they make their approach, this could turn into a wonderful setup for Fnatic. But look at this, Mars stepping in, tries to isolate 23 Savage, huge javelin into the wall, and they pop the Aegis at the start of the fight. This is nice. Oh, big dunk from DJ, evaporates Lich, melts them down, and Boom got to back off. They didn't like that.
Yeah, they've got a full retreat right now.
Moon moves in. He's got that haste rune. He's dragging OD all the way back to his friends, but the jump in comes out from the Chrono. It's back off cooldown.
The damage, though?
And he's starting to dish out some hits on the DJ, but like you mentioned, they don't quite have the damage to wipe the floor of Fnatic. And now with that, they got to bail. They have nothing else to offer here. Pluck away all the fresh wards they just planted on the south part of this map. And now I imagine they're going to head north immediately.
Necrobook 3, especially on an offlaner, and you just get a free gem essentially.
Yep.
And
they see each other. Who's going to make that first move? It's a jump in from FBZ. Gets a nice arena to try to separate
DJ
Fnatic.
dodges.
They make the move in for Bat. DJ is swinging around, dancing with the Mars as best he can. Moon makes it to the low ground, and now the Mars is isolated from the rest of the pack. Him and Rubik gonna be the first set to fall.
They still have battle
Boom, have to run back inside, but without that safety net, they're just cowering inside and have to just hand over the little bits of lane farm available to the Void and to the OD. But even as you see the Mars trying to creep out the front door to be like, is it safe, guys? No, they'll tie you up by the neck and throw you outside. You know, it's Fnatic who just have full control. And they're just gonna, you know, as we say, tighten their grip. Here we go, a 2-on-1 opportunity for Boom at the top lane.
It's worth it.
All right, get it. Got to get that morale somehow. Boom.
100% worth.
Oh no, Hyde has found a little book friend.
Ah, it's life.
know, certainly they feel all worth as they finally
if they
get
can
that
get a kill on DJ here, this would be so big.
Oh, but Makoto's also in trouble. He gets just handled from DJ and 23 Savage within the arena. They do end up losing the bat, but okay, decent chain frost is going to be shrugged off by Ice and Savage. They end up, you know, losing FBZ. No surprise there. The only survivor now is the Void.
Dream picked up some money though.
He did, but he could lose it if they want to jump for it.
Oh, no way. He's actually going to go for this.
Yeah, you're going to use a chrono on my boy, huh? Well, I'll use my Echo for you.
And that's going to be an ultra kill for 23 Savage.
And the tip. But, you know, it's more or less going to be the same. I don't know what kind of risks Boom can take here moving forward that can tip the scales, but we are now pushing up to a 20K net worth advantage after that fight. And here, possibly, Fnatic could be moving in for the death blow.
Here comes the Centaur.
The smoke is there. They lead it off with the fissure, the bump back of Mars, the Lich also under pressure.
Just let him live.
No, he saw the whole thing, Will. He's got to go. We can't have witnesses, you remember. They chase forward, Fnatic into the high ground. They're looking to close things out, but oh, careful here. Bad Rider in trouble, gets the hammer, gets healed up. He's going to be just fine.
Gets real low, but
Makoto was hoping to have at least a little bit of something, a tiny feather for his cap, but he gets nothing.
And they're just not catching any breaks right now.
No.
But aside from that, like, a lot of their damage is magic.
And they have a central point now to fight around.
Oh.
It could be for the Roche. Ooh, they spot Savage.
Did you see that?
They shove him away.
It like left him above.
Shoved him right over the cliff wall and into Roche Pit.
I think that might have been like their opportunity, and instead
they get ice frogged, and he's inside the Roche Pit. They'll make the most. The fight continues on. They get the lasso pull back onto the Void. He tries to pop in the BKB and survive.
You have to fight
at
this
this
point.
Live. Now, can he make the most of it? He still holds the chrono if necessary here. They can't even finish off jabs. They lose his own life. Makoto to fall. It was all for naught. Two buybacks, but unfortunately the rest have nothing else.
Surely they're going to call at this point now.
Never say die. We won't go down until... Okay, we're done. Lich knows that he has no chance here. And it still ends up going to Fnatic. Pretty much very intriguing draft. Lots of funny things going on. About with Moon, who's gone a bit deep into enemy territory here. He's getting smacked on the back end. And look at Hyde. Oh, Hyde is so giddy. I got a haste rune, boss. Here I come. Slaps down the stun, and Hyde's going to take that first blood. Moon's making his return, and Monkey King's ready to flex on him. Hyde, where did he come from? He's behind him. Moves in, tried to go for the two-man stun.
Now they're going a little bit too ham.
Okay, guys, they're all over the place. Now they're getting swarmed, and they will get Makoto.
I don't know what Makoto's...
That's a pretty penny right there.
I don't know why he decided to do that, if I'm 100% honest with you, Dakota.
This might be Fnatic's plan.
Interesting enough, like, Makoto's actually just playing this kind of, like, roaming Monkey King.
It's like, I'm just so swole, I'm going to go take down anybody who's willing to show an inch. And right there, Rubik
DJ
sticks his toe out and just gets pounced on immediately. Ice shows up now, and he's like, I'm a core undying. I'll show you what I'm all about.
Get this kill.
Wow. Okay. Whoa. That guy just showed up and showed him really who's the big boy on the block. Damn.
That was a big kill for Ice.
FBZ he had that quiet game on Darkseer farming through that top lane, but look how fast he's able to accumulate those utility items. Almost has the greaves complete.
Nice chains.
Could be prolonged a bit if they manage to bring him down. TP's coming though. They have that outpost control, so that means Makoto can step right into action. Rubik is pushed all the way back, and now 23 Savage looks to get into play. While Makoto is able to ult out and get that finish on the Ice. The rest of Fnatic on the other side of that wall, now fighting back to the low ground and can't really commit into the fight.
That's an additional 200 gold.
Can they get Hyde? Oh, stuns right there. They do manage to take down the tree of the Monkey King. He's stunned out, and they blast him down. This is Fnatic's chance to gobble up the money that's there, and they're going to take more.
That's track gold.
Ice grabs that illusion. He's going for a Yule's next on his Undying.
Okay.
Oh, and jump on Makoto.
This is huge. That's the highest net worth.
The bomb out immediately, and he'll follow it up with a juicy, icy dessert in the Ancient Apparition.
And they know that Hyde is there. He's running away. They're going to pop the dust. They do get him with it.
Fnatic on the hunt. Oh my goodness. They take 3. A killing spree for Moon. And, you know, I think we're seeing the first net worth advantage for Fnatic overall now.
And it might even grow from here as Makoto is almost certainly dead. He's trying to find a target to boundless strike. Does get it off.
Oh. but it doesn't matter. He does end up going down a dominating streak as he falls, though, to take down the Ember. And he leaves his cousin PL behind. Oh, PL finds a nice little pick onto Jabs. The wall going to be committed. Vacuum back on Ice, and Savage right under it. Committing down the tombstone. Ice heals it up to keep it alive. They can't quite put their focus onto it yet. Finally, AA dishes it down, and they step off. Moving in. Ice, self-fuels.
They're getting kited here right now. As Dream actually is going to commit for this.
Okay, nice AA. Will catch Ice, but he's able to still get the heal off regardless. That means PL's going to fall. 23 Savage reapproaches, is able to get the grab on the Darkseer too. This is still Fnatic's game. Fnatic just taking it right back.
Is that, have you ever seen There Will Be Blood? It's like, I drink your milkshake.
No, I have not. Oh. I've heard a lot of good things about that movie, though. Definitely have to check it. I have time now. A lot of us do.
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis, man, he's a beast. Oh, that's
high ground, 2 for special really nice. Right now with the wall drop on top of it. Let's go, Boom, and see what they can get out of it. They drop the ult, they drop all the AoE they can. And Fnatic set to crumble to go down. Ice next.
Go Roche after.
And that nerd with the big pointy head just got all the bullies onto the high ground. Beautiful stuff. The AoE, the team fight significance there, but look who's already back into the action now. Fnatic say, yeah, I don't care you took the Roche. I don't care you got that extra life.
And this Darkseer is really tanky. They should fight around him.
AI splash there, and they finish off Moon.
Going at it.
Which we all love. I mean, don't get me wrong, incredibly entertaining game already.
And 5-on-5 fights are always going to look a little bit awkward here.
Yeah, right in the middle of the river. You got high ground, low ground all over the place. Makoto shoving DJ back. Hyde is going to be the first to fall. They both drop. Turning back, a couple swipes onto Moon, but he obviously just dashes right out from trouble. And whoa, Jabs. We found Jabs, the secret agent from behind, trying to get all the intel.
I have to imagine that, again, this game is still going to be really difficult for Fnatic to win. I think that Boom is doing all the right things now. Fnatic understands that they can't 5-on-5 straight up anymore, and so what they're looking for is pushing out the lanes, trying to see if they can get these like mini pickoffs and being really aggressive in these lanes. But Boom is thinking, okay, just 5-man together, and that's the right thing to do. Just work together, make pickoffs happen. They're starting to realize, I think, how strong they really are when they're just playing together.
Let's see if they can close this one out. Swift takedown of Jabs. He does have a buyback. He does use it. It looks like DJ could be next. The wall's going to be committed. Split down the middle. Oh my goodness. That's also going to be 23 Savage, and he has no buyback, Will. My bad. All
right, I think they're pinging for Throne right now. Don't have this life stealer, but they can't afford to give up megas. I think if you get megas, the game is almost guaranteed over.
ISSI's not able to finish that Agnums as he's getting big decays now, but it's not going to lead him to being any sort of raid boss. Drops down the tombstone. They're getting kind of low. It's a lot of damage. Maybe they'll take the Nyx. They're popping out the heal. It's not significant. Oh, immediate stun on the Moon as he tries to jump into action, and he is sent right back to the base. I think this could be it. Lifestealer now back. Ooh, Makoto. Very low.
All right, they're going to hold just for picking up some of those kills, but I mean, the road is still daunting. They've got one set of racks left, no tier 3 towers. They're probably going to lose their Rubik here. DJ has no space to play on. The Phantom Lancer does not care. He's going to continue to chase right now. The Rage is out too. There's no defensive abilities. Ice has now come in.
Yeah, this might be it. Savage on the pushback here. Fnatic trying to take a fight outside of the base in hopes of catching Boom when they don't expect it, but Boom are just so swole by this point, it don't matter. But
it's
he's
still
back
3v5 now.
He's TPing to the outpost that they just claimed, but the fight's already on. Fnatic know that this is one of the few opportunities that they're not going to be full in as 5, but they're not getting anything from it. Nice 2-man stun going to be there from the Nyx, and I think Makoto will show up just in time to serve the white flag here for Fnatic.
Moon. He just lost a quarter of his HP through the Boundless Strike.
Boom.
And GG is called. I'm glad that Fnatic decided to take that chance.
And we're getting ready to hop into a hype game number 3 of Boom Esports versus Fnatic. They're still drawing like, hey, dude, watch out.
Oh,
Earthshaker's over there.
Dakota might just die.
Will he still die, even though they have the intel?
I mean, they pinged. They told him.
don't do this.
They. Oh, the dodge! He's so good, baby! He's so good! Oh my god!
Oh, that was
He
so
should've
sick.
just
Let him have that at that point.
That was, yeah. It's going to be by Moon and Ice down towards.
It's not going to amount to anything.
Yeah, and in fact, they're actually going to get kind of aggressive here, and that pins him to the wall.
Oh, they saw the TPs, but they decided to float back a bit. They have help around the corner with DJ, but it's too late. Egg already committed, and they'll take out Void Spirit.
Yeah, that's a dead Ice, and look at Dakota. He's just...
He has Moon's number. Oh,
and he
yeah,
dodges
baby,
again.
let's go!
Ooh, this boy! And Anti-Major's farming during this entire time.
Ice is still being chased. He was able to get a cute little snipe onto Makoto's courier, and he's creating the space, but onto the secret.
They know he's right there.
Piggy bank carry of the team. What can they do? Jump in immediately. The stun's all there.
He is 100% dead.
Yep.
Oh my lord!
They commit so much.
That was a hateful kill
from potential trouble. The Oracle's shown up now, and that could help things out if things get a bit south. DJ in the meantime caught into an arena, shoves back. Makoto sweeps in and cleans up. He's now dominating. Jabs hopping up and over. Able to hop out and away from potential trouble. Boom are back on the southern front and trying to just reclaim economy, as Fnatic are going to be potentially losing out on these resources and potentially losing out on more as DJ gets caught out.
Oh, Jabs is going to die for that too.
Oh, Jabs.
There's no AoE that can be shot into there. Dream, you can't die like this.
Are you serious right now? Dream caught out on the side, potentially going to get blown up. He does fall. It costs them Ice, and it could cost them Savage. So I don't know if it's still worth. I mean, props to Fnatic. Somehow, some way, they always find this AM and take him down a peg. Yeah, they definitely have made the most with the position they're put in. Finding those creeper kills, taking advantage of times when Oracle are on their own, those expeditions to take out the AM. They have not yet really been tested by Boom's potential.
Oh, and they actually catch him here. He doesn't have BKB or anything. 23 Savage is going to leap across, but the chase is on.
Yes, it is. They have the Abyssal now as AM shows up. Oh,
the Echo Slam!
DJ drops it down, takes out the backlining Oracle, but is it going to be good enough? Because Boom are coming in with round number 2.
It's just too late.
Dream is just ripping apart Moon.
Oh, that Echo is massive.
Snipes that kill. And now they are out. I think Fnatic just got the first real knockout hit.
Their anti-mage is massive. Their Phoenix, for God's sakes, has a BKB.
To be touted as favorites coming into the series, but Boom.
Oh, and they know instantly.
Boom just have resolve right now as they continue to fight in. Ice also to drop. Double buyback comes out. This is the final hurrah of Fnatic, I imagine. There's Savage
BKB.
and Moon try to fight on forward.
They could just Roche if they wanted to, Dakota.
Seen in the previous game what the Monkey King Ember Spirit really is all about and what is it's expected to be. In this game, just totally a different story.
Yeah, I mean, last game Makoto had like an unthrowable lead, and he tried. Let me say, he died like 4 times.
Yeah, definitely felt himself. Oh, trying to go for the invis.
Be huge.
Fissure.
The heals, the BKB.
He tries to BKB himself out of it. He does remnant back. He remnant back in. And Fnatic are not going to be able to get that tasty kill, and they will lose a lot for it. Somehow 23 Savage finds his way out from that little bit of a jam, and this one with the helpful cookie, but he does go down eventually. I think that might have just done it. That may have been the nail in the coffin, as they say. I'm pretty sure the Boom.
I can't check because I don't have a keyboard, apparently, but
we'll have to look into that. But nonetheless, he's playing like he's got that kind of swagger, and here they will be rewarded. Boom Esports, a big takedown against Fnatic. Fnatic will give them every last little ounce in true SEA fashion with every dying breath.
I mean, they're trying, but they're just so far behind. They just don't have the gold. This Monkey King is so underfarmed relative to where he should be. Makoto show.
I certainly agree.
I mean, how many deaths does Moon have at this point? That was his 8. He was 1-8-5.
Yeah, we did not get to see Monkey King really amount to anything there.